This is a little video on how to run the refactored Necrotic project. The first thing you're going to need is JDK8, and I'll have a link in the description for this. You can download JDK8 from Oracle's website, and you can come down here to where it says Windows x64 installer and install that. And also you're going to need Intellij IDEA here. I'll have the link for that also in the description. And just choose the community version right here to download it for free. Next, I have two GitHub links here for the server and also for the client. And I will be going over how to set these up in Intellij. And towards the end of the video, if you just want to run the project, I'll be touching on that as well. So the first thing you need to do is come to these two GitHub repositories and click download zip, or you could clone these to a GitHub repo if you know how to do that, but it's kind of outside the scope of this video. Next, let's just make a folder here called Necrotic Development, and you want to take your two folders and we're going to unzip them to this new file. So we'll put Necrotic Client in there. And hopefully the server opens. I can launch Intellij while we're doing this. So I'm going to click open on each of these projects. One sec. Bring this over here. Let's start with the client. So in Intellij, we're going to do project open and open both the client and the server here. I'm going to start with the client because it's done. Click OK. Trust and open Necrotic. Click this checkbox, click Trust Project. All of the code is available on GitHub if you're interested in going through the code. Next, we have here a little bit of information in the README explaining how to install the cache. So you actually need to download the cache as well from Mega or Dropbox. Oh my god. Please, Microsoft. Okay. And this will just download for 1 second. While this is downloading, I can show you where to make the files. So there's a little bit of info in this README, but we're going to do Windows key R to open up run down here. And we're going to type %user profile %. Press enter or click OK. This is your user profile. You need to make a couple directories here. And I see I already have mine. So let me delete this. You need to make 3 files. Necrotic cache with this exact capital N, capital C. Necrotic clients. And Necrotic settings. Great. Now inside the cache folder, we can take our cache from either Mega or from Dropbox. One sec. Where the fuck did this download to? Anyways, we're gonna do Dropbox then. Good old Dropbox. Okay, so now that you have the cache, open this file, and just like I show down here, you need to extract all these files into the Necrotic cache folder. So it's important that you take these out and not put a zip file in there. Okay, so we're going to take these out of the zip file, and now our Necrotic cache folder is full of these files. Okay? It should look like this. Perfect. Now that this is done, you can configure your project settings. So go File, Project Structure, and make sure the SDK here is Java 1.8, and the language level should be 8 as well. Click OK. Now you can go down over here to Source, expand this out, Source main Java client, and find the client button here with the green play button. Right click and do run client.main. This will start building the client. So okay, it's going to do its thing for a second, and here we go. The first time you open this, it might be a little slow, but that's okay. Be patient. And alright, now we have the client ready. We need to get the server ready. So back here we have the server, and I'm going to open this in Intellij as well. So you can go up here and do File, Open, and choose the server. Ask it if to open in a new window. Good. Okay, there's a little bit of a README here as well. It's basically the same thing. The important thing to do here is to make sure we have the project structure set up to use Java 1.8 and SDK language level 8. Okay, that's good. Expand source here, expand main Java com.rus, and find game server. So this little class here with the play button, you're gonna right click and do run. So now the game server should be starting, and you can see it's doing stuff over here. Okay, now it's launching. Wait until it says the game is online on port 43594. Now we should be able to log in with any new account. Ah, perfect. Now we're in Necrotic. Awesome. So this is how you get Necrotic set up for developing, and just a couple things I'll show you. Up here, you can click the red button to stop the server. You can click the play button up here to start the server again. I think what's happening here is this client is connecting to our game server that's actually online right now. So you see it now, this is online locally, and over here in the client it's the same thing. Red to stop. So the client is connecting to the live server right now. I'm going to make it connect to the local host here, and now it should be able to connect to our little server. I will correct this in the code that I push on GitHub, so as long as you're following this tutorial, it will connect to your local server. So we can tell it's connecting to the local server now because it says world registering player, blah 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 in here. And now if I turn it off, the client's going to close. Okay, cool. So what else can you do? Well, now you can develop however you want. If you want to go into the saves file, into your character file, you can go ahead and edit this and change the staff rights, oh god, to developer. And then next time we log in, you'll see we have the developer crown. Cool, now we have the developer crown down here, and we can do spawning and stuff like that. Perfect. Okay, great. One final note is if you want to contribute to the Necrotic project itself on GitHub, I'll be looking at pull requests, so you can go ahead and submit a pull request right here. but I'm not going to be working actively on the development. So this will just be anything you guys submit. Okay, lastly, if you just want to run the server, okay? If you just want to run the server, you can go to GitHub, and the easiest way is to just go over to the Releases tab over here and grab the latest release. Right now it's v1.0.2, and you can get the necrotic source.jar and the necrotic client.jar. However, along with the source, you also need a copy of the code because this has important data files and stuff like this that you'll need. So let's say you just want to host the server and you just copy these two files, like right here. Put them in their own folder, and then with your copy of the source, put this in here. This is going to take a second. One sec. We'll just make this a little faster. So say you have the server downloaded. All you have to do is put the necrotic source.jar in the same directory as these other folders, and you'll know if you're seeing data, lib, source, bin, that it's in the right spot. Okay? Then you need to run the project, the jar file, with Java 8. So if you have a newer version of Java like I do, you need to make sure you're using Java 8. So if I do Java version, I have 17 installed, but I also have Java 8 installed. See, this one's 17, that's too new, and this one's 1.8. So make sure you're running this with old Java. So I'm going to do Java 8 run jar necrotic source.jar, and you see now it's starting. Perfect. Then just hit allow. Then for the client, same thing. Make sure you run it with Java 8. So again, I'm going to do Java 8 jar necrotic client.jar. And this is the fastest way to just run the server if you're not interested in development so much. And you should be able to log in with this like so. Alright, so that's everything. I'll have the links to everything in the description. Thanks for watching. And if you need to email me, you can email me at this email, necroticpublic@gmail.com, and I'll read these emails once in a while, not every day. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this helped. Leave any comments, questions you may have below. Maybe somebody else in the comments will be able to help you out. And good luck with your server. I hope you have fun. Thanks. Bye.